Petr Cech. Cech called time on his football career at the end of the 2018-19 season, and though he returned to Chelsea as a technical and performance advisor, he clearly missed the buzz of competitive sport. So he decided to sign for National Ice Hockey League team Guildford Phoenix, as a goaltender, of course. Cech played ice hockey growing up and has been a fan of Guildford Flames since first arriving in England in 2004, so even after 2 decades in football, it's something of a dream come true for the 37-year-old. After 20 years of professional football, this is going to be a wonderful experience for me to play the game one loved to watch and play as a kid, he said. Paolo Maldini. Quite possibly the greatest defender of his generation, in 2017 Maldini qualified for a professional tennis tournament, the Aspria Tennis Cup, in Milan, of course, with his doubles partner and coach Stefano Landonio declaring, he does not have any weaknesses. If that was the case, then maybe Landonio should take the blame for the duo being beaten 6-1, 6-1 in 42 minutes. Gabriel Batistuta. Batistuta will always be remembered as one of the most lethal goalscorers in world football. Despite ending his career amid chronic pain due to injury problems with his ankles, Batistuta quite literally got back in the horse by taking up polo in 2009. After scoring 2 goals on his debut for the Loro Piana Polo Club, the Argentine was typically driven. It's very difficult, but I hope to improve a little bit at a time, he told Argentine television. I'm a bit annoyed because I didn't play well, but I will keep trying. Less than a year later he was lifting the Copa Stella Artois, which sounds like the trophy your dad won with his pub's darts team. Bixent Lizarazu. Not content with winning 5 league titles, the Champions League, the World Cup, the European Championships and a plethora of various cups as a footballer with Bordeaux, Bayern Munich and France, Lizarazu became Jiu-Jitsu European champion in the Blue Belt Senior 1 light division. Patrice Evra should probably have been more careful when he called the former left-back a tramp. Jerzy Dudek. Everyone's favorite jelly-legged Champions League winner, Dudek retired in 2013 and promptly swapped the football pitch for the racing track, where he now competes in endurance races. Motor racing was my passion before football, he told LFC TV last year. I raced go-karts, but of course that stopped when I became a professional footballer. When I quit football I also missed the adrenaline you got from playing. Now I'm taking in new tactics about cars, about different tracks. Of course there are times when I ask myself why I'm doing this. I have a wife and 3 kids at home, a very nice life, and when you lose control or focus in the car you can really get into trouble. But you need passions in life, they are what keep you going. Motor racing gives me a lot of joy and I'm loving it. We really miss Dudek, by the way. Rio Ferdinand. In September 2017, Ferdinand, one of the most decorated English footballers of all time, announced he would attempt to become a professional boxer. The chance to prove myself in a new sport was a real draw, Ferdinand said. Boxing is an amazing sport for the mind and the body. I have always had a passion for it and this challenge is the perfect opportunity to show people what's possible. It's a challenge I'm not taking lightly. Clearly not everyone can become a professional boxer, but with the team of experts Betfair are putting together and the drive I have to succeed, anything is possible. Lev Yashin. One of the most influential goalkeepers of all time, the Black Spider, became the only stopper to receive the Ballon d'Or in 1963. Yashin also represented the Soviet Union at ice hockey and bandy, unsurprisingly also as a goalkeeper. Bruce Arena. As a coach, Arena's name is synonymous with USA Soccer. As a player, however, he only earned a solitary cap but was part of the national lacrosse team which triumphed at the 1974 World Championships. Clive Allen. Best known for the 1986-87 campaign in which he scored 49 goals in all competitions for Tottenham, Allen spent a year as the London Monarchs placekicker in NFL Europe in 1997. It was bloody scary when I got out there, I tell you that. Allen told the Evening Standard last year, while backing NFL fan Harry Kane to make a similar transition later in his career. You try to relate it to something you would do in a football match, but there's more pressure than there would be even taking a penalty because you've got players flying at you trying to stop it. Grant Holt. Wrestling with Norwich's Grant Holt. No, it's not an Alan Partridge show idea. The now very real thought of Grant Holt wrapping a steel chair around your head is a terrifying one when you look at the man. It's a prospect that some poor sod could face in the near future, after Holt agreed to appear in the World Association of Wrestling. Holt will team up at Fightmare 3 with Roy and Zack Knight, better known as the UK Hooligans, in 2019. There's one that nobody can miss.